Lifeguards, once seen as a summertime luxury, are now being recognized as essential. Now, this week, Minister of Public Works and Environment, Joshe Adams, announced funding that will place full-time lifeguards on Bermuda's busiest beaches, not just in summer, but year-round.
It's important to note that we're not just adding positions. We're building a sustainable service. We've partnered with the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, a global authority on beach safety.
The move comes after years of warnings. In October last year, beachgoers were left without any lifeguard protection for several days due to severe staffing shortages. Signs were posted, but former officials admitted the shortage was part of a bigger issue. Former Minister, the Honorable David Birch, said that it was way more than just the cost.
Mr. Speaker, despite having to pass an initial 9-day intense training course, pass monthly physical assessments, and pass annual 24-hour training courses, our starting lifeguards currently take home 18%, or $197.26 less weekly than the lowest paid worker within the Department of Parks. While it is acknowledged that the lifeguard service is experiencing shortages, the issues are fundamentally deeper than just financial figures. It is about attracting personnel.
But as he said, it's deeper and more than just numbers. A former Bermuda lifeguard who asked to remain anonymous described unsafe and unsanitary working conditions, including flooded bathrooms, poor sanitation after first aid incidents, and a lack of dedicated lifeguard facilities. They said, quote, "For years, lifeguards were advocating for private lifeguard bathrooms for better and safer work conditions. Take a stroll to the public bathrooms at Horseshoe Bay on a busy summer day, and you can see the facilities male and female lifeguards are expected to use, usually barefoot. There is regular flooding of toilets, showers, septic tanks, and sometimes no functioning toilets at all. This is where lifeguards are expected to sanitize after being in contact with blood, vomit, bodily fluids, etc. Imagine being covered in bodily substances from a major first aid, and you have to wade through dozens of people in line and fecal matter on the floor to get to a sink or shower that might not work. It's ridiculous." However, even with what was said, they shared that they are still, quote, "convinced it is by far the best job a Bermudian teen or young adult can have, and the data proves it's needed." In the last 4 years, lifeguards responded to over 283 major rescues, about 100 major first aid, over 1,200 minor first aids, 67 missing persons, and 165 special incidents. Last comment was particularly alarming as lifeguards shared with me that they had more than 22 rescues at Horseshoe in a single day while managing the ongoing mayhem that is Beach Fest. Now, with year-round tourism and warmer seasons stretching longer, Bermuda's beaches are rarely empty. The new funding will modernize the service in partnership with the Royal National Lifeboat Institution to improve training, pay, and create career pathways. So yes, we can consider this a step forward, especially if all complaints and direction from former and current lifeguards are being considered. And beyond public safety, it's a chance for the young professionals to be seen as more than just seasonal staff, but an essential career path for the community.